Would you like fries with that? Would you like fries with that?
That's what DeMar DeRozan can say to his coach when he's being asked to go get a bucket. Some basketball players in the league are just good team players, but some are just cold-blooded assassins who make defenders yell, "Help! I need help!" DeMar DeRozan is a bucket getter, and if he joins the Golden State Warriors and leaves the San Antonio Spurs in free agency this offseason, he would make Dub Nation unstoppable in 2022. So, if you don't know it already, DeMar DeRozan is set to become an unrestricted free agent this upcoming offseason. And as he's in the later stages of his career, there's a good chance he'll look for an opportunity to win a ring instead of just another big paycheck. Let's take a look at just how scary this Warriors team would be if DeMar chooses to sign with the Warriors this offseason. First off here, DeMar DeRozan would add an offensive element that would make the Warriors practically unstoppable on the offensive end of the court. The man has been averaging 20 points per game for practically the last decade and could do so in his sleep. For his whole career, DeMar's been doing it his way and his style. Man, nothing and no one really stops him from getting his 20 per night because he has so many offensive weapons to choose from. He's good at attacking the rim.
You see, Brad wanted that one bad.
DeRozan wanted that one bad.
He's the master of the mid-range shots.
DeRozan over Neto.
And on top of that, he gets to the line almost as much as James Harden does. DeMar DeRozan plays an old-school type of basketball, and you can count on his point production on a nightly basis. There's a reason why he's a 4-time All-Star, and there's a reason why he made 2 All-NBA teams. The man is deadly, period. Speaking of deadly, if elite shooters like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are hanging out on the perimeter, DeMar would be even more deadly. The floor would open up for DeMar, similar to when Moses parted the Red Sea. And then from there, it'd just be practice drills for DeMar.
LA with 27. DeRozan over McCollum. Got it up the window!
He has a series of moves he can use to attack the rim with force. He can do a post-up fadeaway, and if you double team up, that'll be a kick out to either Steph or Klay for an open 3, which you know is probably going in.
7 on the shot clock, 6:16 to go in the first. Murray lets a 3 fly, got it.
This season with the Spurs, DeMar's averaging 21.5 points per game and a little over 7 assists as well, so the man can work his magic and get the team involved. In addition, when DeMar works his magic with Steph on the bench, that'll do wonders for the team. One of the biggest problems for the Warriors is point production when Steph goes to the bench. This season, the Warriors have been outscored by over 100 points when the 2-time MVP is on the bench. In tight games, this forces Steve Kerr to sub in Steph faster and play him longer minutes than what's ideal. DeMar, however, can not only score with Steph on the bench, but can slow down the game considerably by getting to the line. This season, DeMar is 10th in the league in getting to the line, with 7.2 free throw attempts per game.
He won a gold medal with Team USA, 4 times an All-Star.
He's just 0.3 attempts behind James Harden, who's the all-time master at getting to the line. If DeMar can continue getting points while Steph's on the bench, and if he can slow the game down at the same time, that'll give Steph Curry all the rest he needs to dominate games. On the same note, Steph Curry usually plays the full third quarter and comes in at the 6-minute mark in the fourth. If DeMar has a strong fourth quarter, that'll allow Steph Curry and Klay Thompson to be drinking pina coladas on the bench for the rest of the game. Speaking of Steph, currently the 2-time MVP is the only other person who can get his own shot off. But with DeMar in the mix, that'll change. Part of the reason why he's so good is that one-on-one coverages don't work on him. Just like how Kobe used to punish people by backing him down until he's at his sweet spot.
Now Smith on Kobe, who is 5 of 8. Good fake.
DeMar can do the same. I'm pretty sure DeMar stole that off Kobe. But either way, it's so effective because you put yourself in literally a practice fadeaway situation where the defender can only hope you miss. This could really help out the Warriors in clutch situations, as the defense can't overload him when Steph's on the left wing and Klay's on the right wing. Easy buckets in clutch situations is something that can help the Warriors immensely, and it'll add much more depth to this Warriors team. I know some of y'all are saying something that won't help this Warriors team is DeMar DeRozan's defense. Y'all may have a point, but the fact is the man is still really athletic despite being on the tail end of his prime. On top of that, he's really lengthy. At 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, he can be effective at guarding 1 through 3. And with Draymond directing the defense and putting his team in great defensive positions, I have no doubt that DeMar can be an effective team defender. I know some more of y'all are saying his lack of three-point shooting will hurt the Warriors. And yeah, that's a given, but his mid-range shooting is so elite that he can more than make up for his lack of outside shooting. Plus, I'm guessing that if he does join Dub Nation, Steph Curry will definitely give him some tips on how to improve his efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, the great thing as well for DeMar is he won't have to be the #1 scoring option, nor will he have to be the second scoring option. With Steph and Klay casually dropping 20 to 40 points each, DeMar can operate without pressure. He won't have to force any bad shots, only those high-percentage trademark shots.
Wait a minute. What is this, soccer? DeRozan knocks down the jumper.
In fact, DeMar could literally come off the bench and play that sixth-man role which Sean Livingston used to play. Except, DeMar would be taking that role to the next level. Next level is even a bit of an understatement. DeMar would feast on a nightly basis against the opposing team's bench and would be a serious contender for the Sixth Man of the Year award. What would add even more gas to this whole fire is if DeMar decides to take a pay cut to join the Warriors. He'll be an unrestricted free agent, so it's entirely possible for DeMar to choose to take maybe a mid-level salary. And if that allows the Warriors to keep either Andrew Wiggins or Kelly Oubre, I don't see any team beating the Dubs. There'd just be too much firepower. Just imagine a lineup of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, James Wiseman, and then either Andrew Wiggins or Kelly Oubre. Then, when these five go to the bench, imagine being able to insert DeMar DeRozan, JTA, Jordan Poole, and Kevon Looney. I don't see any team in the league that can really match up against this lineup, not even what they have in Brooklyn. LeBron and his Lakers probably won't be able to match up with this juggernaut either. The Utah Jazz? Nope. The Phoenix Suns? Nope. To add even more gas to this fire, what if James Wiseman and Jordan Poole elevate their game to the next level during this offseason?
His decisions. And you trust probably his basketball IQ. He's got 3 fouls.
Corner. And how about the defense there? 1 second to work with. Jordan Poole from beyond midcourt. Bank it in!
What if James Wiseman starts averaging a double-double of around 15 and 10? And what if Jordan Poole can consistently start averaging 15 points a night on efficient shooting? How are you going to stop all of this, especially with the amount of focus teams have to give Curry? One thing for sure, if the Warriors sign DeMar DeRozan, Steve Kerr can absolutely return to his old laid-back style of coaching, where during timeouts, the play he draws up will just be
sweep the leg.
Okay, maybe he won't say sweep the leg, but he literally just has to look at his team and say something like, go get him. And somehow, some way, the ball will find its way into the basket. Signing DeMar DeRozan would be a huge plus for the Warriors. I mean, even this year, in 2021, the Golden State Warriors could still cause a lot of damage, even while being really short-handed. I mean, they'll most likely be playing against LeBron James and his Los Angeles Lakers in a week's time in the play-in tournament, and the Warriors will probably win. If you want to see why, click on this next video, and I'll show you exactly why the Warriors will beat the defending champions in the first round of the play-in. Just click the video, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks as always for watching, guys. Till next time, peace.